We are live. Week, is it 9 or 10? Week 9, because we're 2-6. And Washington 6-2. There's this retouch filter that makes me look not like disgusting, which is crazy. The power of the Google. So the Washington Commanders running back Brian Robinson is officially out today with a hamstring, which is absolutely huge for the Giants, as a lot of their offense has been going through Brian Robinson. Well, it really all goes through Jaden Daniels. He is the crux of this offense. And that's what was interesting last time we saw this matchup, Giants versus Commanders. Commanders brought in Cliff Kingsbury as their offensive coordinator. And what Cliff Kingsbury did was simplify the offense and make it very similar to what Jaden Daniels saw at LSU, and it's paying dividends so far, as Jaden Daniels is the clear fire rookie of the year so far this season. So we'll have to see what the Giants have in store to stop this. You know what's crazy again? Remember last time the Giants played the Commanders, Graham Gano got hurt on the opening kickoff? Now what you're having again come this time is Graham Gano is, I don't even know where the hell he is if he's still on the team anymore, injured reserve or whatever. Greg Joseph was the kicker who came in. Well, just talking about that first game, Graham Gano got hurt versus the Commanders, and the Giants became the first team in NFL history to lose a game after scoring 3 touchdowns to a team that did not score a single touchdown. It was the game where the Commanders kicked 7 field goals. And honestly, this is a game where the Giants probably win if Graham Gano didn't get hurt in the first play of the game or on the opening kickoff. That got called back and didn't even matter anyway. So then fast forward, you throw in Greg Joseph. Greg Joseph hurt off the team. And then up next, you have... Greg Joseph's hurt again now. So you're on to your third kicker that's starting today that has been signed off a practice squad or a scrap heap. So just a complete lack of, I don't know, just cohesiveness from the kicker position. It's just brutal. The Giants are 4-point underdogs according to the Las Vegas line coming into this one. This is probably fair. You know, the Giants stink at home. So there's no home field advantage for the Giants anymore. Not that it ever really did, but over the last decade, the Giants haven't been good at home. Even when the Giants did win a Super Bowl, I saw the Giants lose at home to in a game versus Washington. The Giants lost to the Redskins at the time. And it was the year that the Giants won the Super Bowl, but the guy that they lost to was a quarterback by the name of Todd Collins, who hadn't started a game in a decade.
Was that at home? Or was that...
It was at home.
Right, because the one on the road is when they
the Giants,
right?
Todd Collins had not started a game in a decade in the NFL, and he beat the Giants that year that they won the Super Bowl. So, another just wonky fun fact for you. I think this is much better to set up like this. You could actually see a lot better. And it's not just like my lower gut and under boobs showing.
I mean, but it's not super stable, so just FYI. Hi.
Hello. I can't tell. So I know there's ways to like customize it or whatever.
Chew your food.
Like why can't I edit it
Good job.
better? Whatever. This is how we've done it in the past. Trying to figure out how to edit this within. I don't think I can. Pumped to watch Dexter Lawrence today. He is one of the main reason why we should be watching the Giants. Oh, Mega Supreme, what's up, dude? How we doing? How is our Sunday going so far? Work today? You're always on the grind, bro. That's good though. In this economy, work is good. It's tough. Hopefully you're able to catch some of the game or throw it on the radio. I don't know exactly what the protocols are in that situation, but hopefully you can, throw it on the radio at least. Because then if you listen on the radio is actually a great place to listen to these Giants games because you have Bob Papa and Carl Banks. And for home announcers, home team announcers, they're paid by the Giants, right? And they are very unbiased in their calling of the games. They say it exactly how it is, and it's very opposite for the other teams that I root for. Like Sam Rosen and Joe Micheletti for the Rangers, they never criticize the Rangers in any way, shape, or form, in any sort of negative light. And then the Mets, you got Howie, Keith, and Ron. They never really say anything negative about the Mets as well. And they're also paid by the team. And I guess they probably just have to see the guys, 162 games a year. So you can't really be bashing them when they're on the team flights and everything. Where, like, Giants, they probably don't see them too often unless they have them on for any reason. So if you've given up on the season so far already, yeah, I think a lot of people have, unfortunately. It just, it is what it is. And I mean, I honestly do not blame anyone for giving up at this point. Like, what else can be said? I think a lot of us are sick of watching terrible football that's very uninspiring. And, yeah, I don't know either what the future is because I'm watching some of these college games yesterday, and I'm watching Carson Beck play for Georgia. This guy's supposed to be a top 5 quarterback in this draft, and he throws 3 interceptions against a lifeless Florida team, and he looks terrible. Like, I don't know what. And then a couple weeks ago, you flash back to you had the Georgia-Texas game. In Texas, Quinn Ewers is a guy that the Giants might draft a quarterback, and he looks terrible in that game, and he's always injured. He's always hurt. So it's like, those guys look bad. Then you got Shedeur Sanders. Cam Ward seems to be like the only guy who, could pan. It is tough to say too because you say this draft class stinks, and the next thing you know, you get like 5 Hall of Famers going, and then so I don't know what to make of it. All I know is I just don't want to watch Daniel Jones play anymore. So if we're not going to draft someone, then that brings in a potential bridge quarterback, a free agent, and they all kind of stink too. So like their odds aren't terrible that you might see Daniel Jones play a full season again. Nah, there's no way. There's no way he can play a full season next year because then that would be the end of Dable. And I think in terms of, your job, say whether it's life or coaching the New York Football Giants, you can survive a little bit longer by getting a new quarterback. And if you stick with Jones, that would be 3 straight years of sticking with him, 1 year of success, or 4 straight years. First year was good. Second year he got hurt, stunk. Third year you're looking at it right now, where he's dreadful. I don't know what else you need to see because it's not trending in the right direction here. So you'd have to go somewhere else. The pride of New York, Mondale Jones.
Bobby,
That's what it says in the commercial.
I'm aware. Stop.
The National Football League. 53, a sunny 53, wind going north at a powerful 6 degrees. We know that swirling wind in MetLife Stadium. Yeah, only 6 degrees. It's not bad for November. I mean, I think if you were playing in high school this year, or if you had a high school season and you're in the Northeast, you could probably make it through the season without long sleeves. Just with how hot the weather's been. Especially Friday, too. Friday was really hot, and they had games on Friday nights. I guess they have Friday night games out here. The Giants will receive. Returning it. Eric Gray, he looks like he got popped. I like these jerseys, but here comes Danny Dimes for the first drive of the game. He's good versus Washington. Look at those stats right there. He averages 255 a game throwing, and then touchdown to interception ratio at 13-3. It's probably the best team he plays against. I don't know why. Maybe because Washington's been so bad for all of those years. But without Brian Robinson today, that could have probably been called for an illegal shift on the wide receiver who was going a little Canadian CFL there. Just turning running up. It was very close for the illegal shift. I wonder if the Giants would, if that happened first play of the game, they had another illegal shift. A lot of neighbors, a lot of rookies at the skill positions. Underhand off to Tracy.
Is neighbors playing today?
All right, getting a third and short coming up here. Is neighbors playing today? Yes, he is playing. He's a go. Also is a go is Tyron Tracy Jr., who you saw run the ball there. He had a concussion at the end of last week's game. That was right at the end. Please be quiet. The offense is at work. Jones just rolls out. Doesn't even get the first down. Play action to Theo Johnson. 3 and out to start for your New York Giants. What are you doing? Stop barking.
Penny, stop it.
3 and out for your New York Football Giants. Let's see if we can hear some
So
boos.
pathetic. So pathetic.
So this guy, Matt Hack, who has played 4 games, already leads the league in punting. Or is third in the league in punting. Okay, well, they jinxed the hell out of him there because he had a pretty bad punt. So like a 30-yard punt. The Giants need to win this game. Let's be like... It's just... Tell you what, who's going to show up? Number 97, Sexy Dexty Lawrence. This is crazy, though. I feel like some other times I've done the live stream, and it's been, like, really, like, stupid, where, like, I didn't even want to do it. There's at least, like, 10 or 15 people in for, like, no reason, and now there's just been pretty much 0 the entire time. Which is interesting. Commanders taking the snap here. Jaden Daniels starting out of shotgun, 3 wide receivers at the top of the screen. Stacked box for Austin Eckler, who gets just back to where the ball was snapped pretty much, but Giants all over that one. Sexy Dexy Lawrence. Yeah, I don't know. Like, on the computer, you can, like, put in way more stuff to make it more, I don't know, like, you put in tags, you could select your category. On here, you can't, but, I don't know. Luke McCaffrey, 3rd and 5. Giants not blitzing. Dexter running the quarterback back, and they're all over him. Back-to-back 3 and outs. Giants 3 and out. Commanders 3 and out. Completely covered by... Yeah, nothing. Great coverage downfield by Adoree Jackson. Welcome back, Adoree. 21. He looks swaggy in that. Penny, what are you doing? Probably get our first commercial break after this one. Wow. This guy actually looked kind of decent at punt return since our boy Gunnar Olszewski's gone. I would assume that they go to commercial break.
This early on.
Yeah, there's a gazillion commercials in football games after every drive, but I think the first 2 they don't.
Mm-hmm.
Illegal blindside block. First flag of the game for the Giants. And we're not even going to get a replay here from the Fox team. Just showing some B-reel footage of New York City. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on, let's get it. Like, it's just so pathetic when you watch, like, the Giants play football when it's like, I just almost said, can we just get a first down? Like getting a first down would make me happier. Okay, we can build on the first down. I would say you just gotta get Neighbors going. Because Malik Neighbors did have a coming out party versus Washington the first time around. I think he had 10 for like 150 or something. So, I'd like to see Neighbors get involved in this upcoming drive. I think the last 3rd down play call, you saw Jones just... It was a shotgun play action rollout where he just dumped it right to Theo Johnson for no yards. So, Giants defense looking the part. Now, it's just... I mean, I guess that's been the theme all season, right? Is the offense can't do anything outside of Neighbors and Tyron Tracy. So, I think you got to start getting Neighbors going. What are we barking at over there? Hey, no barking. You want to come on this stream? Come on. Say hi. Come on. She ran away, said not for me. Story of my life. Yeah, that first drive was not great. Yeah, you know what you could tell too? They love Theo Johnson. Daniel Bellinger doesn't even play anymore, and like when he did play, he had all those BS flags thrown against them. So, and then you got the 15-yard penalty on this punt, so now you're backed up on your own 8. Are you freaking kidding me? I want to see a replay of the blindside block because they made it. It's like blindside block, Wandell in motion. Just underhand off to Tyrone Tracy. We're being a little screamy over there, huh? We got to be quiet when the offense has the ball. Shh, offense at work. Shh. Crazy fans here. Yeah, they love Theo Johnson. Tyrone Tracy, you just got to keep... Eventually he'll break one. It just... I wonder how he feels after getting his head thrown off the grass at the end of last week's game. But single back, Jones under center, another handoff for him where he's going to get the first down and a little bit more. So, getting him involved. That's what you got to do. And he comes out. Has John Runyon Jr. had that face mask the entire year, or has that been Roten? It's got the old school line down the middle. Kind of missed that. Oh, we hair. Jones pulls it. Daniel Jones, the first big play of the game with a big rush. What a read by Jones. Let's look. You just got a pistol set here. 2 tight ends on the right side, both blocking down. The one read option, number 94, crashes for a half second. Jones pulls it and is out. So that'll get the crowd pumped a little bit. Happy to see that. Can Daniel Jones have a full drive? Let's see what we can do here. Theo in motion, blocking back, little inside zone, and Tyrone Tracy, 14-yard play. 2 back-to-back plays there. Omega, does the audio sound good? I love the zone where you get Theo Johnson blocking back across the flow of traffic as a kick out, but also creates a seam, and Singletary hits it. Motor. We like motor. Neighbors in motion. Tracy back in again. Let's go. Gain of 10. Giants going right down the field now by rushing the ball. Only by rushing. And there's an option again. I like this guy. Tyrone Tracy Jr. He's got some swag to him. 3 rushes, 24 yards. Motor Singletary back in. 1st and 10. Giants under center in 21 personnel. Fakes a snap. Jones goes, no!
Did they just get intercepted?
Oh my God.
What the fuck? Is it still inside?
They probably blew it dead, but if I was the Commanders, I'd pick it up and just go anyway and hope that it wasn't blown dead. Mother of God. So here's what they do with Tyrone Tracy. Giants love this play call. They run it pretty much every week. Play action to the guy you're going to throw a screen to on the other side, opposite from the play action. This time, Daniel Jones is getting hit and chucks it. That might have actually been a fumble, but it should have been pick 6 right in 90. That's a fumble. What did I say right before this? Where could Daniel Jones have a complete drive? That is a fumble on Jones. I think they're challenging this, and I think they're gonna get it. The ball's knocked out, but he's throwing, and then he's throwing his arm forward. I think this is Commander's ball. Look, the ball's out there. We gotta be. I try to be as objective as possible with watching the games. I mean, we're 2-6 too. Like again, Daniel Jones deserves no benefit of the doubt. Neither do the Giants. So I'm not going to even spin zone it to be like, oh, his arm was going forward, but the ball is out. Danny Dimes, take a lap, go do some push-ups. It's going to be Washington ball. Yeah, the Giants need to commit to running the Army triple option. They should always just play it out. Because Giants players stopped running, right? They give up on the play, but it should just be. They should just let it play. They got to run the wing tee or the Army wishbone and just stop throwing it, because every time they throw it, it's a disaster. They go right down the field running the ball. I get it. You got to run to set up the pass sometimes, especially with Daniel Jones and these guys. I get it. But yep, fumble. Redskins, Commanders ball. So here's the thing that's the problem with this, though, is they blow it dead, right? And all the Giants players stop. So where do you even give them the ball? I don't really get it. I don't get it. The Giants go right down the field running the ball, and then they just try to set up with the play action. Woo! Now you could yell, woo!
Touchdown!
Taking a shot deep. That's PI, I would say. Yep, they called it.
Oh no.
Now you're going to have a first and goal. It's crazy, cause and effect. Cause and effect. Yeah, you got to let him. Cordell Flott just manhandled him out of bounds. You got to allow him a chance to come back and make a play on the ball. Cordell Flott didn't do that there. Next thing you know, first and goal. Blah, 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 blah. Not bad for Austin Eckler, first touchdown betters here. First and goal on the 4. Handoff to Eckler, who stopped on the 1, I believe. What's the rest of the league looking like right now? Terry McLaurin touchdown. Wait, the Rangers are playing the Islanders right now? We'll give this to the end of the first quarter, and if nothing else pops up, we can go off. 7-0. Come on, Does. Terry McLaurin, 1 reception, 1 yard, 1 touchdown. Little Daft Punk in the commercial. Is this the final season of Yellowstone coming up?
I mean, what else could they possibly do with Yellowstone? It's like the same storyline over.
What are your thoughts on Flit? What's Flit? Oh, Flat. I mean, that was a brutal pass interference. He's kind of like whatever. I think all of those guys are kind of like whatever in the secondary. Like him, McLeod, they're all kind of whatever at this point. Banks, I didn't see him playing today. Who knows? Check what else is going on so far today. My phone is so crappy at giving me updates of like. I want to see when I don't get told when the Rangers are playing. Bills up 3-0 on Miami. Ravens Broncos 0-0. Chargers up 7-0 on the Browns. Saints up 3-0 on the Panthers. Raiders up 7-0 on the Bengals. So maybe some potential interest in a live bet there on the Bengals, as they're the much better team over the Raiders. Falcons up 7-3 over the Cowboys, and the Titans are beating the Patriots 7-0. Who scored for the Titans? Nick Vannett pass from Mason Rudolph. It's not gonna win you many games, but. All right, another Giants drive coming up. Eric Gray gets to the 26. First 2 possessions for the Giants today. 3 for 8 yards, punt. Second possession on your own 8. 6 for 55 yards. Jones fumble. Daniel Jones is just not good. Why did they flip the angle? That was weird. Giants going right back to the run. 5-6 yards on first down to Singletary. Right up the gut. Kirk Cousins finds Drake London. Touchdown. Falcons. Go, Falcons, go. You have to beat those stinky Cowboys. Never been a Flotter McLeod fan. I like McFadden, Dexter Burns, Azeez Phillips. I hope for Kayvon. Yeah, man. I hope Azeez goes off today for his trade value, and they just trade him right after the game. Like Azeez is, we know as Giants fans, he's just perpetually injured, and it's kind of sidetracked his entire career. Now he looks amazing every single game. So, just go 3rd and 2 for the Giants here, out of shotgun. Slayton in motion to the top.
Hey, stop choking yourself over there.
Under handoff to Singletary, who gets it by about a half yard. Yeah, like McLeod, those guys are like so whatever. It's like, I don't know. Really, at the end of the day, Dexter Lawrence is good enough to make other people better on that D line. So guys like Burns, Kayvon when he's back, that should be enough. Jumbo package here out of Pistol. 3 tight ends. Tracy spinning around. Spin-a-ramas. Tyrone Tracy gets about 2 yards. Yeah, McFadden's the man. He was good. Or he is good. I love him and Bobby Okereke a lot. They're just so, I don't know. It's just the whole position, the whole game is really like based, or having a good team is contingent of having a good quarterback. Just call a spade a spade. You can have the best team, but if you have a bad quarterback,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Like when
I mean,
Jameis was
do
the,
you think you'd have a great quarterback? What if you returned
like
the
if
team?
Patrick Mahomes was on the Giants, do you think they'd be 2-6?
No.
Yeah.
But I do feel like you have to have a good team to support your quarterback. Your quarterback can't do everything, right? But to your point, in order to
The Chiefs
have
are
a great
undefeated.
team, you need to have a great quarterback.
Giants just rolling up for a tush push. Looks like they're gonna get marked for a first down, right on the yellow line.
Is this a surprisingly good score? Like, are Commanders doing surprisingly well this year?
Yeah, they're 6-2.
I feel like they're not ever really that good.
They're not, but they drafted this quarterback from LSU who won the Heisman last year, the guy Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
Who's having a really good year. Offense at work. Jaden Daniels he's up for he'll probably win Offensive Rookie of the Year if he stays healthy throughout the whole year. So yeah, having a quarterback again changes the whole dynamic of the team. They've had terrible quarterback play the last few years. I'm just trying to think. Maybe there's just so many other people streaming at this time because there's so many games on. Whereas, like, the Monday night game was just...
Yeah.
It was at night.
Right, there was nobody else streaming, yeah. Like, there was nobody else.
Tyrone Tracy, second down, getting 4.
Also, I feel like people are home on a Monday night with like nothing to do. Like on a Sunday during the day, people might be doing other things too.
The Giants just play such an incredibly boring brand of football that you wouldn't even think is possible in 2024. Just call it is what it is.
Well, you'd think they'd be more like risky, like knowing that their season is over. Like, why not try some things?
I don't know, because they don't have good coaching.
They don't want to hurt anybody.
No, it doesn't matter. You're gonna hurt anyways. You have to play 17 games. It's insane. Yeah, I'm gonna put on the Ranger game after this quarter. No one wants to join. This drives play selection. 9 rushes, 0 passes. You might as well just put a freaking... I mean, every time they throw the ball, it's a freaking disaster.
There was just like 5...
Every time they throw the ball, it's a disaster.
That guy. Like, there was just like 5 people that tackled one offensive person. That's even possible. Like 1, 2, 3...
It's just because other teams probably know what they're trying to do. Like, Jones clearly can't throw the ball down the field. But it is remarkable that when you do have a throwing play out of shotgun, you lose 6 yards. Jones running for his life again. Face mask? I don't know. Again, what did I say earlier? Can't beg for calls when you're 2-6. You're never gonna get anything. But here it is, another pass. Jailbreak. Got to step up under one guy. Luckily, you make that guy miss because he's very unathletic, whoever that D lineman was. Look at this. Is this a face mask? Oh, no. He did pull him down right here. A manageable 3rd and 5. Will the Giants run past the sticks for... Oh, free play! Are you kidding me? There we go. Who knew? Danny Dimes has a hard cut. Yeah. Green 90, green 97. Danny hard counts. We'll go to the end of this drive. Because I'm back in the New York groove. Manchester United, I believe, tied. Halfway there. Jenny used to work at the docks. Yeah, the Giants uniforms are pretty cool. First quarter grade, C, C minus. Yeah, I mean, the defense's back was put into a very precarious situation because of Jones fumbling. I still don't understand the ruling because Jones fumbles, the guy picks it up and ran it for a touchdown, so why do they get the ball at like the 35-yard line? Why don't they just let the whole play out instead of blowing the whistle dead? I don't understand. And then, yeah, flat penalty. So their defense got put in a really weird spot right off the bat. Offense can't do it. Every single time they pass. Offense is an F minus, if you could give it that. Anytime they pass in a passing league, it's almost pretty much a jailbreak and negative play. Just a lot. Yeah, it's just amazing. It's mind-boggling how in 2024, when you're running passing plays, they're just either like going for negative yards. Another tush push. I don't know what they're gonna do whenever Jones is gone either. It's like losing Andrew Thomas is huge, but it's back-to-back years where he really didn't play any football. Like, how are these guys supposed to play 17 games? I feel like none of them even make it through a whole season. But Giants going down the field right now, rushing the ball. Another fresh set of downs. Neighbors has not been targeted. They wanted Jones touchdown bad.
You take my phone from here, Bob.
Yeah. Cause I'm back.
Wow, 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 wow.
Giants going in. -10 passing yards. Washington has 1 passing yard. The Giants are at -10. How is this possible? 2nd and 7. Oh! Giants are gonna score! No, what? Did I jinx that?
Yeah, you think that.
A little end around here to Slayton. I thought he was gonna get in. There was no one there. Offense at work.
Ellen.
Daniel Jones, passing touchdown. Who would have thunk it? Chris Manhertz, the 3rd Giants tight end. What a king. Great for the Chris Manhertz betters. They probably just made an absolute boatload. Good catch. That was not that great of a throw. And they almost missed the extra point. All right. I'm going to throw on. I thought more people would join. No one did. Omega, have a good one, bro. I'm going to watch Rangers game on my tablet.